All right, guys, so we're going to be talking about a topic that I haven't discussed a lot, and that is artist self-care. I have been suffering from acute bronchitis. It's not serious. It's not contagious. It just sucks. It's not a big deal, even though I felt like I was going to fucking die. But there is something to be said. I don't rest a lot. I don't sleep a lot. So I'm surprised that I don't get sick more often than I do. So there are two things about health as an artist that you need to keep in mind that I'm going to talk specifically about mine. There's physical health and then there's mental, emotional health kind of thing. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist. I just know how I feel. All right. The thing that hurts me the most is like the mental health part. Is like if I stop working towards something, like I'm laying down right now because I feel like fucking passing out. So I'm like at a physical limit right now. But mentally, it's taking a bigger toll on me to not produce work. So for example, let's say I take a whole day off and do absolutely nothing, like a lot of people like to do the Monday after a convention. I know a lot of my friends are like, oh, Monday, you should just take that day off and not do shit. I'm like, you fucking crazy? I would feel so depressed if I go a whole day without working. And that's the mental health part of it. You got to take all of it into account. You can't just, like my mom has this big thing where she thinks I work too hard physically. And I'm like, yeah, probably. But on the flip side, if I don't do that, then I get sad mentally. So it's like, where the fuck is the balancing act? And you have to find that balancing act for yourself. Nobody can fucking point it toward, like, nobody can point that out for you. I recommend you just work to your physical limit, right? Not all the time, just do it once. Do it a couple times to your physical limit until you get to the point where you get depressed or whatever it is. Once you find your breaking point, then you'll know how far you can go. That's just what's going on with me right now. Yeah, so take those things into account. You can't last forever, and it's foolish to think that you can. I, however, have wasted the first 25 years of my life kind of not being as productive as I know I can be. So in my mind, again, I'm in a perpetual state of it has to get done because I have already felt like I've wasted a lot of my time, and I've found my limit mentally. And you know, you'll never know yours until you push yourself there. So anyway, that's my little rant about self-care. The next upload you're going to see from me is going to be in a couple of days for the vlog for Anime Bonsai. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Maybe I can help you. Again, I'm not a professional anything, but maybe I can help you with this. So it's about 6 p.m. I've gotten a nice nap. We're a little bit relaxed. I'm going to go set up now. They actually have a like a pre-show party or something going on. I don't know. They probably have like cake or pie or something, but I'm just going to go to set up because I don't want to deal with that in the morning. Anyway, I'm going to go set up. See you guys there. So this is the night prior to the show. Have a little bit of time to kind of half set up today, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to finish setting up because I have to run to the store and pick up some frames. No, I vlog every artist alley that I do.
Very good job. I've always wanted to do that, especially people's faces when they walk by. They always go like, ooh. I'm like,
yeah.
Yes.
I totally sneak in people like that. Why don't you do it?
Because I don't have a good camera and I'm trying to save money for a
Priorities.
It's like carrying another person just that.
No, I'm all original art and then 3 pieces of fan art.
3 pieces of what?
Fan art.
Fan art?
But then everything else is original. But to be fair, when I started vlogging, I used my cell phone and I have a crappy LG G5. So my mic died. my microphone died. So they're having like a pre-show gala thing going on right now. Okay, let's get to Hobby Lobby. I talk about the benefits of a small artist alley. You know, when you have a big show, money gets spread thin. That's why when I say shows overextend, you end up losing money. Where the fuck is my driver going? Hyundai drivers, right? No, but when a show is really small, the artist alley is small, all the money will be focused and you're more likely to get the money if your stuff is good. Oh boy, no drivers nearby. This is exactly what I needed tonight. Oh, God.
The setup last night is totally optional, so.
Have you been to Bonsai before?
Oh yeah, I helped start it.
Oh, okay. This is my first time here, so
God, how you digging it so far?
I like it. I've been going back because I do cons like every weekend, back to
Kinda
back.
figured
Yeah.
With the spread you got.
Yeah. No, and I've been going to a lot of big ones back to back to back to back, and it's just getting to a smaller artist alley where I'll be able to walk around, actually talk to people. Be nice.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Connecting. And if there's that many people, you don't have the time or the room
Yeah.
or the mental wherewithal.
Especially with my pieces,
Yeah.
I kind of really have to explain like what the heck went on with these pieces, and if people don't want to take it in or they don't have time, that is detrimental. So that's why,
It hurts your process.
yeah. So my last show was a snafu.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like snafu, yeah, because it's much smaller. So that was like a huge relief. I was like, oh my god, finally something small. Because I was thinking I was at Anime Weekend Atlanta before
Okay,
that,
yeah.
and then I think it was Salt Lake before. I can't remember, but yeah. So it was big, 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 that one, and then this one. I'm like, yes. And I do like that this one goes into Sunday. I know the Utah thing, and I like that this goes into Sunday, even if it's just for a couple hours, versus Salt Lake Comic Con, where it was no Sunday but a Thursday, which is
Yeah, it's
Kinda
a wrinkle on the
pointless.
formula.
yeah.
One of the reasons Bonsai is always towards the end of October. We target it at what they call UEA, which is Utah Education Association. It's basically the union of teachers mandating this is our weekend to catch up,
Okay.
to plan, and so all the students have it off. A lot
Oh,
of people take
that's-
advantage of it.
That's smart. That's really well done. Okay.
My name's Danny, by the way.
Danny, Chris.
Chris, good to meet you, sir.
Ah. Oh shit. Do that again.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Just don't do it to little old ladies. It hurts.
It's kind of sad this year. There's not a whole lot of league stuff.
League in general, there's not a lot of it at conventions anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of been phased out for Overwatch stuff.
This art is amazing. I know your art is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm in this weird position where if I do sit in the chair, then yeah. But if I stand, then I block this stuff here. Yeah.
You pop up, they're like, oh.
So we just wrapped up day 2. It was actually really slow. I felt like I did either equal or better yesterday.
Going into day 3, my microphone died, so I'm just going to do a little voiceover for you guys here. Overall, Bonsai is a solid show. I would go back. Profits came really easy to me. There are a few factors. Earlier, I talked about it's a really small artist alley. When the artist alley is small, money isn't divided so thinly. The way they had the artist alley set up, they had it in its own little room. Everything was set. The walk path was set up in a big circle, so you're not going to be missing any of the attendees. A lot of the times, artist alleys are set up like a zigzag, and it's very easy to just kind of get missed by passerbyers. Not the case this time. It's actually a very good setup. Conversely, the exhibitor area, the big vendors with the bigger expensive tables, were in a different building. And if I were to come back, I would only come back for the artist alley. And artist alley, lodging, and my flight from California are all very, very, very cheap in this area. Layton, Utah, which is about a half hour outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. Very inexpensive to travel to, like very inexpensive to stay at. I stayed at a really, really nice hotel just like right next to the convention center, and it was really inexpensive. But being half an hour away from Salt Lake City, you are competing with Salt Lake Comic-Con, which is a very, very big and fast-growing convention, and it only took place maybe about a month beforehand. So based on word of mouth from what people, I've never been to Bonsai before, so this is all word of mouth from, people I asked. They said that this Bonsai was actually really slow compared to previous years. And they're attributing that to the fact that Salt Lake is just getting really, really big, and it's just pulling away all the traffic. So they say, right? I would come back to Bonsai next year and then evaluate how it is. Maybe if Salt Lake Comic-Con keeps hurting it and Bonsai keeps going down, then I probably would reconsider going. But as of right now, I would go back to Bonsai for 2018 if I had a free weekend. Like it wouldn't take priority over something else. But if I had nothing else, I'd definitely do this show. But yeah, overall, fun weekend. The last couple of weeks I've been really sick. And then I started working with my head down and just dealing with some personal stuff. But I'm back. Things are good. I'm over my bronchitis. Everything's great. So yeah, daily video is going to come back up. Live streams are going to come back up. And I'm excited for that. This vlog is actually a couple weeks delayed, so apologies about that. But anyway, if you found this helpful, let me know. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will do my best to help you out. Artist Alley is my thing, and I think I can, give you some good information if you have good questions. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and if you do sub, be sure to ding the bell. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you later.